Hi, everybody.
Hello, I'm Ryan.
I'm Bethany.
And we are Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews.
And today we're continuing a new series that we started. And this is where we talk about Board Game Geek's preview page. So every couple of months they put out a list of all the games coming out. And so we're going to be talking about the top 10 that appealed to us from May and June.
That's right. You know, we don't necessarily know a whole lot about these games other than that they're coming out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a chance to play. Maybe we won't. You know, who knows? It's just these are the ones that caught our eye. We wanted to share with you guys. So be sure to let us know what games you're looking forward to as well that are coming out in the next couple of months. All right. You want to lead us off?
I would be delighted to, because Ryan's a gentleman, so ladies first.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how that works. We don't really care. All right, so the first one that I want to talk about is Sheepy Time, and this is published by AEG, or otherwise known as Alderac Entertainment Group. And in this game, you are playing the sheep, trying to keep your people asleep, but there's like nightmares out there, and there's some type of like push your luck aspect to it. But basically, it looks super cute.
Yes. It looks like it's almost like, kind of kid-friendly art, but really it's a family game. It's not just like a kid's game. It's a family game.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so that's our number 10. The number 9 game I want to talk about, this is called BREW. Now, if you're like me, you thought this was talking about another beer game. You know, there's just microbrewery games everywhere, and IPA games, and
There's IPA games?
Home brewer and dice brewers, and there's like a whole bunch of that kind of like...
We know a lot about our alcohol.
We sure do. No, but, so yeah, I initially was like, okay, another one of those games, cool, I'll pass. But I clicked on it, and it's not about beer, it's about potions, and who's making these potions is Woodland Animals.
Maybe that is their alcohol.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. No, just the artwork looks really cool. There's like these really nice looking custom dice. There's some area majority aspects to it. You know, you're rolling these really nice dice. It's got the dice. It's got worker placement with the the dice are your workers, which I always like it when games do that. Plus a really unique theme. So, color me interested.
Who's it published by?
This is published by Pandasaurus.
Pandasaurus. All right, you guys. Our number 8 is a game called THAROS. And this game just has, like, when it talks to you about what this game is about, all it says is dice bag building in a steampunk universe. And I'm like, yes. I just like that. I don't have to know any more besides that, and it's already fun for me.
Listen, so that's the description is what caught her attention, right? Is that's that little sentence, dice bag building in a steampunk universe.
Yeah.
And then under the description, the classifications, it says, the admin says, better description needed.
Oh, they even put an exclamation point at that. Oh my gosh.
The thing that drew you to the game is the admins do not like. They don't think it's good enough.
Well, dice represent actions in this, like, a lot of dice. Like Ryan just said, he likes that you can do stuff like that. And dice are used on your player boards. You get to activate things. Yeah. It just looks it looks fun.
Yeah, the card art looks nice. Very cool.
You gotta go back so I can tell them who it's published by, because I forgot to say it.
Oh, okay.
My bad. My bad, y'all.
Well, yeah, and they're at the mercy of the slow computer.
You're very slow.
SPIELWORXX.
SPIELWORXX.
It's probably SPIELWORXX, because the W's are V's in German.
No.
Okay. Well, next one I want to talk about, this is our number 7, we'll call it, Masters of the Night. So this is a straight co-op game, kind of got a horror theme behind it. We are all members of a vampire family. And we've been, I guess, asleep for a couple of decades, and we are waking up.
Like vampires do.
Yeah, and we are waking up, and we are in a brand new town, and I presume we're going to go eat a whole bunch of people.
That makes sense.
Drink their blood.
You don't have to actually, like, destroy them, right? Because you would
snack on their blood.
Yeah, and you want them to stay around, right? Like, if you're a vampire, because then they'll just make more blood.
That's true. So, yeah.
Ryan's a little creeped out by me.
Yeah,
now.
I was like, okay, trying to change the subject. No, it's just a straight co-op game. I love co-op games. I like having games that have like kind of a horror, kind of a spooky theme without being like gory or like overtly dark. Yeah. And this one sounds like it'd be something that I would enjoy without being like, creeped out and, so.
Yeah. Oh, and you're protecting your family until they awake.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
This is from Ares Games, so Masters of the Night.
Masters of the Night. Masters of the Night.
Yep.
Masters of... Okay. Anyway, sorry, guys. Okay, our number 6 is Enchanted Plumes, and this is by
Calliope Games.
Calliope Games. This is the reason why I stumbled at that, because there's an amazing alliteration when it talks about what this game is about. Play proficiently to produce perfect peacock plumes. Okay, guys, ready? I'm going to try it 3 times fast.
Oh, boy, here we go. This is peak internet right now.
Play proficiently to produce perfect peacock plume. Peacock.
Okay, we're done here.
I couldn't even do it once. Okay, so basically you have these cards and you're literally trying to create these beautiful plumes before the end of the game is. So you're like these feathers, you know how peacock feathers just get really big and pretty like that. That's what you're doing, but with cards. And so, I'm a sucker for artwork, and the artwork looks really pretty in this. So I just think it looks super neat.
Yeah, I hope it's like a ladder, trick building, ladder climbing kind of a game, because it literally looks like that, but I don't know how it works out at all. I don't know what the gameplay is.
Yeah.
Most valuable plumes win.
Yeah.
Looks pretty awesome. All right, Rocketmen is the next one I want to talk about. This is from Phalanx is the publisher. Martin Wallace is the designer. I love me some Martin Wallace games, and I haven't really played any of his new games in the past couple of years, I don't think, but yeah, Martin Wallace always brings the heat. This is a deck-building game in space. And the components look amazing. It's got all these kind of 3D ships and minis. Some tokens. It's a deck-building, engine-building game, which I just love. Deck-building games always have. It's got some hidden roles, in fact, too. So I want to know how hidden roles combine with deck-building. I don't know, but I love it.
You're like... sold.
Yeah, there's some fun-sounding stuff going on here. So yeah, that's Rocketmen.
All right, everybody, my number 4 is Rushed Out, and this is published by Sit Down. So this is like the opposite of a dungeon crawler, like you dungeon crawled. You have already...
the past tense of dungeon.
You done crawled that dungeon. And you and you are rushing out, right? So that's what this game is. It's a real time, right? I think this one was the real time one. Yeah, it's just a real time game where you're just trying to get out as fast as you can, competitively against the other players, because you've gone in deep, you already woke up the big bad, and now you're just trying to get out of there. So I like that theme tied around real time, because we really like real time games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stressful games are fun for us. I don't know what that says about us.
I don't know, but also it's a racing game. You're trying to get out as fast as possible. Yeah. The characters are just like sloths and turtles.
Yes.
I don't know how that works.
It's gonna be great.
I'm interested. All right, so our number 3 is called Iberian Gauge. This is from Capstone Games. The artwork is from Ian O'Toole, which is recently become one of our favorite board game artists, and it's a train game, right? You are, it's in the traditional sense, you are building these routes and you are gathering all these stocks and you're trying to increase the value of your stocks. Sometimes you might have to, it says, leasing track from other companies. It helps you reduce costs, keep your railroads expanding. I love train games. This sounds like it's going to be kind of a more streamlined version of some of the bigger, heavier games train games that you might have heard of or played. So I'm definitely... want to check out Iberian Gauge. Train games for the win.
Train games for the win. All right, everybody. Our number 2 is Coffee Traders, and this is published by Capstone Games. So this is a game where you develop coffee regions. I'm reading this straight from the thing, by the way. You develop coffee regions around the world while building your coffee trading network. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out. There's like contracts and turn order and area majority. But the thing that I am most intrigued about this game is the fact that it's setting light to just fair trade, that you're trying to work with the coffee traders and helping them establish, that they would get fair wages and stuff like that. I really like that. I know that the 3 highest things that incorporate slave labor worldwide is coffee, tea, and chocolate. So I just like that this game is taking that and bringing attention to it. So I am really excited about this game, but it says that it's like super heavy.
Yeah, it's a 4.07 out of 5 complexity rating. That's like, we're talking like heavy, crunchy Euro, spreadsheet type stuff,
Yeah.
And that doesn't scare me away. That actually interests me more.
Yeah, I know. You're like...
We haven't had a good heavy game in a long time,
We just did Kanban EV.
We did. Okay, that was good. But that's what I'm saying. I loved it. It was great. I want to do more of that. And so this looks amazing because its descriptions are light on mechanisms. Doesn't really say how it all comes together, but there's definitely a lot of charts involved. I see some charts. So you probably some like market manipulation, that kind of thing as well. Yeah. I'm in. All right, so our number 1 pick. This is The Adventures of Robin Hood.
You didn't give enough of a.
Number 1. Sorry, I don't have the energy today. But number 1, The Adventures of Robin Hood. This just looks amazing. It's a giant book. It's like a hardbound, really nice book. But it's more than that. I've seen like choose your own adventure style games before that come in books. But this has a huge board as well. And like different, like almost looks like, if you look at those old school like advent calendars, where you get to like pop out a little thing or open up a little thing. That's what the board looks like. There's like spots like that. This is from KOSMOS, by the way. And it originally was in German. This is now the English edition, which is just coming out. And between the book, the big old board, it looks like it's got some cool bits as well. And it's the story mode. It's a campaign-style game, right? It's kind of constantly changing as well. The story changes as you're going through the book.
Yeah.
And you kind of choose your own adventure, which all that just sounds incredible.
If we get our hands on this, Sarah will be in touch.
There you go.
We just finished our campaign with her, and it was so much fun. We enjoyed it a lot. Well, everybody, those are the top 10 games that we're looking forward to that are coming out in May or June. What are games that you're looking forward to? What did we miss? Is there anything that you learned about that you want to look more into? Or, of course, like, what did we miss? And you're just like, Brian, Bethany, hello, this is the very obvious game that is coming out that you totally missed. We want to know these things.
You missed the Killer Bunnies cake batter expansion.
You guys,
no, we didn't.
If we do like an extra video, I gotta talk to you about Killer Bunnies and just like Ryan and his people. There's just like, there's a lot there.
We're talking a long time ago, people. Don't judge me.
Yeah. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe so you can see our videos as they come out. You can find us on Facebook under Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. You can find us on Twitter under Ryan and Bethany 1. And you can find us on Instagram under Ryan and Bethany.
All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.